Hello guys, Snowman here. As promised, this is the review of the Condor tactical vest I just ordered from LA Police Gear. All in all, I gotta say I'm pretty happy with this. There are a few ups and downs to it, so let's get started. I'm gonna start off with some pros for it. Major pro for this is the price. This entire vest cost $33. Very nice. I'll do a separate review for these. These are not included in it. These are the mag pouches that I ordered with it. We put it through its paces last night pretty well. Went prone with it, loaded it with mags. I'm going to get it filled out pretty quickly, hopefully. Just look at the back. There's a few weird things about it. There's a few things that I don't get, but we'll cover those. All right, first off, it's heavy-duty nylon, MOLLE compatible. Doesn't restrict your movement very well. Doesn't restrict your movement hardly at all. I can still move rather well in it. This is a nice little touch. They added a secret pocket right here. Probably good for a radio or a battery pack for a headlamp or something like that. I don't know. Heavy duty construction. Happy to see that these little clasps up here are made of metal. It's got a bunch of clips on it that are also made of metal. It's pretty well ventilated. And this is how you're supposed to wear it. It's supposed to be a little tight around you. It hugs your chest pretty well. I still got room to breathe. There's enough room to adjust, and it's fully adjustable. Like when I got this thing, it was huge on me. It goes about halfway to your back here. I would have preferred it having something along the back here so that you could run your dump pouch, something off like that, but hey, can't be perfect. It's got some stretchy material up here. I'm guessing this is for your hydration bladder. I don't know how you'd run that off this thing because that'd be a pain in the butt to get on. When you go prone in this, not a lot of issues there. Actually picks you up a little bit, makes it easier to shoot when you're having to support yourself on the mag pouches, which this is about where they're at when they're fully loaded. We've loaded them up to 2 AK mags and laid down. It's got a place for a trauma plate. It slips in here right up the slips in here, protects your chest real well. Now let's talk about some cons. The only thing it does restrict is moving backwards in prone. It could just be that the mag pouches catch on it, which when I switch these out for something a little more low profile, that should fix that. It's only half webbed. This should be about a ½ inch between the webbing. It's not, it's almost a full inch. Makes weaving it a little bit more difficult and adjusting your gear. Not real sure what these are for. I don't imagine you putting any gear up there. The clasps in the back, they're kind of wimpy. Kind of cheap plastic right there. And the bad thing is that they're sewn in, so you can't just replace them with something else. It's a little tricky to get on and off. It's designed to be just kind of be left on. Getting it off takes a little bit of work, especially if you wear a hat like I do. Even if you don't wear a hat, it's still tricky to get off because you have to undo it, slide your head out, and then you have to. I'll just show you real quick. putting it on is a pain as well, so I'm only going to do this once. Get to grab it right like this. And it's off. Putting it on is a little bit trickier. It's supposed to be worn crossed like this, so it doesn't slide off of you. Getting it on is a little bit trickier. What was that? Disappear off YouTube. I decided not to show my face on YouTube or the Facebook page because I don't really want to disappear. So I'm gonna switch this out for a schmelik later on. This is how you'll see me. This is kind of awkward. And I guess this might just take a little bit of practice or whatever, but alright. And then you can just take this up and buckle it up. I am worried that these are going to wear out, these little clasps here. They do feel a little bit flimsier than they should be, seeing as you have to undo them to get this thing on and off. There's plenty of space for your admin pouches, but keep in mind, this isn't like a $600 chest rig. I'm sure if you get something more expensive, they'll fix some of these problems, but let's face it, this thing was 33 bucks. And for that price, you can't really beat it. Come on, you get in there. I gave this to a guy who was a recon Marine back in the 80s. And I told him, try to break it. Like, do your best to break this thing. And he went at it. He jumped on the ground, climbed a tree, ran a couple miles, whatever. He did some work in this thing. So, and you see what it looks like. It's pretty much brand new. That's about all I got. So, let's give it a rating real quick. Price-wise, can't beat it. It's 30 bucks. The LA Police gear. Quality, maybe 3 stars. Molly webbing's not where it's supposed to be, but it feels heavy duty. It feels, the actual vest itself, high tensile. It's very high. Feels very strong. Comfortable. Kind of sucks when you sit down because it kind of chokes you. These could be a little bit tougher, but again, 30 bucks. This is a bare minimum thing. It's, if you don't have anything, this will get you by. This is about all I got. Yeah. Alright. This is Snowman with the Condor Tactical Load Bearing Vest. Chest rig. Signing off.